What is good, y'all? It is your boy Driftify here today. We are here with another video. We are out driving today. We're heading over to class right now. We are in a little bit of an interesting car today. So typically y'all remember seeing me in my other car with the grayish interior. That was a Volkswagen Jetta 2017. Right now, that ain't no Jetta. That ain't no auto. That's a GR. So this here is the 2025 Toyota GR86 Premium. Now, this car is an absolute dream to drive. I mean, you got a 6-speed manual, limited slip rear diff, 230 horsepower, all the way to the rear wheels out of a 2.4 liter flat 4, co-developed by Subaru and Toyota. I mean, this thing just boogies. I mean, it gets to speed so easily because it weighs so little. We are looking at a possibly exact fit, almost a 50-50 weight distribution on this thing. I think it's actually like a 53-47 front to back, because the whole point of it is that the moment you accelerate, that weight distribution shifts all the way with inertia and makes it 50-50, give or take, I believe. It's actually the same concept that Nissan came up with the 350Z. But you don't understand, this car is a beast to drive. I mean, it drives amazingly. It's so planted to the ground. Then the gearbox is just buttery smooth. I mean, of course, I'm not leaving this thing stock for anything. I mean, this thing's definitely gonna get some modifications later on. Well, the only thing is I am a college student, so stuff are expensive. So we are gonna do soon. We want to do exhaust, probably gonna just do an axle back, just some muffler delete, and then a cold air intake. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go for. I've been looking at the parent one, because they had the K&N one, but I'm like, that's still in the engine bay. There's one from Perrin that looks dope because it goes in front of, it goes behind the bumper. So it's pretty cool. I'm probably gonna go with that one because that one is actually gonna be better for cold air. Then what else we got? So this car has a lot of features. Probably one of the biggest ones I will say is the fact that the gauge changes. So once we get to this little red light here, I'll show y'all now. So, this car has some interesting features. So we're gonna put that back into first real quick. So if I press and hold our track mode button right here, got a different gauge. A digital gauge style. We got traction control off. I mean, amazing. Track mode. Then over here, we have some pretty cool stuff. So you're gonna see that how we have a dash meter, like a G-force meter. So I can also track my steering, my throttle inputs. We have a lap timer, like a dynamometer type of setup. Another type of G meter. We do have some other options here. We have our information about how everything works, all that stuff. But I primarily just use this one because it looks dope. We do have full bucket seats. Now they are adjustable, so they do not just sit there. They actually are full-blown bucket seats with a adjustable backrest. They are heated completely. You have low and high. Over here, our climate controls look dope. I mean, the amount of the switches that pair with it looks so good. So yeah, this has a lot of cool features. So let's continue moving here. I mean, this car is such a good car to drive. The suspension is so perfectly tuned for this thing. Like, everything there's no issues. I don't feel insane amount of bumps, but then it just holds, it turns like nothing. It's like I don't understand. It hugs the road like a child with his toy. It's insane. This thing is insanely quick. The 0 to 60 is estimated at about 6 seconds. Again, you're talking about something that has only 230 horsepower. So that's pretty good. I mean, that's insanely good for what it is. So let's do a little bit of a downshift there. But I mean, nah, this thing, the brakes are insane. We do have full Brembos on all 4 corners with a giant set of rotors up front. This is the premium model. So what does that mean? The regular model gets 17-inch rims. This one gets 18-inch rims, if I'm correct. You do have some little bit like Alcantara stuff up here, on top of here, and on your headrest of your seats. Interior wise, there's not a lot. The only thing I will say that kind of sucks about all the 86s are the interiors are very bland. They're just all black. There are no aspects of the outside color. My outside color is red. It's a gorgeous one. It's called Track Bread. It's gorgeous. I mean, this color is probably one of the most gorgeous colors I've seen in a long time. It does have a lot of black accents, so it does really pair in very well. This, you do have something. I love this part here. I love that little GR logo on the start stop button. Full CarPlay. It is not wireless CarPlay though. You do have to plug it in. So I put it is down here. Put my phone in there with the cable and everything. Now the wheel is very similar to the old GT86 wheel. You do have your cruise control right here, so you'll press here, set, resume, whatever. All your controls are there. You have your volume controls right here. You can have your hang up, your pickup, whatever. You do have a cruise control with active space detection. So let's say on the highway, you put your cruise control at about 55, 60, right? And the car starts catching up to another car, it's gonna automatically keep a speed that's gonna stay behind that car at a certain distance, which I love. Always, I have used those in other cars, specifically the Chevy Silverado and the Acura Integra type A-Spec, and that system works amazingly. I know the Silverado has a very well made, because I know they use Super Cruise a lot. But oh my god, the Silverado was amazing also. I mean, it will do it with a trailer. I'm like, this thing was amazing. So this thing, I mean, the cruise control works very well. There's no issues. I have no gripes about it. I haven't had an issue with that at all. I mean, you can tell that this car is very well put together. When you drive it, there is no issues in the car. It feels so well put together. Now this car is very brand new. I mean, I don't know if you can see that there are about 463 miles on the odometer. So yeah, no, this thing is factory fresh still. The car, it is, the only thing I will also say is kind of crappy about it. Not crappy, but like that is kind of annoying about it, is the fact that it chugs gas when you start driving hard. You start driving hard and this thing will eat through the gas like so freaking fast. It's insane. I had a day where I started driving a little bit hard. I filled up on Friday and then I had to fill up again on Sunday. This thing will chug through gas. That's of course if you're driving hard. I mean, the other thing, if you are worried about what type of gas to use, you will need to use 93 octane in this car. That's what you're supposed to run. Everyone and their mother if you buy this car will tell you the same thing. You have to put 93. The gas store says it. Online it says it. Everywhere says it. So yeah, I mean, great car. We did get it from some friends over at headquarters Toyota. They did help us out very much, a lot. But yeah, I mean, this thing, top tier, top tier. You do have some other stuff up here. So you have your lights. So you press here, you got your light on, light off, all that stuff. You do have your switches. I believe from mine it came like this, so I like to turn it on. So I like to have the light when you turn on the car or when you enter the car. You have your SOS and you have your roadside assistance, if I'm correct. So this thing got a lot. It's got a lot. For such a little car, it has a lot. The only thing I will say, if you have friends, no one's fitting those back seats. I mean, those are supposed to be back seats. There's no leg room. Oh, here's an interesting one. There's one thing in this car that not many cars have nowadays. A physical handbrake, not a button. Not like Ford's, that is a switch kind of handbrake thing. It's insane. I mean, this car has so much that you would not really expect in many modern cars. Now, I will say this, I love this. It does, I believe, have electric power steering, which I personally love. because I mean it makes it that this thing, you can turn the steering wheel while stopped with one finger and not have an issue at all. Then the steering becomes extra smooth when you do it like that, and it feels amazing. I don't have much resistance on the wheel. It just glides, basically. The wheel just glides. It's insane. I mean, this car has a lot of tech that is insane. It has a full limited slip rear differential, so whenever I want to, I turn off traction control and I just clutch kick it in and it just slides just the way I want it to without issues. Now, sliding in it is a little bit difficult in this car because it does have Michelin Pilot Sport 4s from the factory. So if you're gonna slide, probably do that after you swap out the tires, because this thing is not gonna slide with it. I have tried it very much. I am waiting for the rainy season or some rain to come in, because that's when I want to try it out. Because I mean, any tire, if it's raining, you're gonna get slide anyway, so it's not a problem there. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Just want to give my whole review on the car. I will see y'all later, guys. Peace out. Enjoy the video. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Leave a comment out later. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, this car, if you want a cheap but fun car, this is the one to get. I mean, yes, people put it under the Miata, the MX-5. The MX-5 is a great car nonetheless, don't get me wrong. But for what it is, I like this one because of the space. This one has great trunk space. I fit here in the car. I am 6'2", about 250-ish pounds, and I'm big. I'm a big dude, and I fit in this car comfortably. Like, I don't have to contort my body to fit in here. The gearbox feels great. The good part is, I mean, you just go like 1 down, 2 down, you just go. The thing just boogies. The car has no problem with trying to get up to speed. On the highway, you can chill at like 4th or 5th gear without much issues and not much of a high RPM, and you'll be able to go like that the whole way. Good part is, this thing, if you really want to drop your RPMs and keep it on really low, like good for miles per gallon, put that in 6th gear and just chill the whole way. The cool part about it is, like, if you're on track mode, you got your full indicator telling you what gear you're in. I do like that, even though reality is you should already know. If you're driving stick shift, you should know what gear you're in to begin with. But it's a little touch, a cool little touch. This thing is way too much fun. One thing I have not tried just yet is trying to enter into a drift with the handbrake. I have not tried that yet. The only slides I've done are on a clutch kick instead of a handbrake or a power over. So power over is a little bit harder on this car. You gotta really know what you're doing. You kind of gotta flick it in to do a power over. Because of the fact it has low horsepower, it doesn't have a lot of torque. It's got about 200 foot-pounds, 230-ish horsepower. So I mean, it's not gonna be great for powering over. If you're gonna power over, you really gotta flick it in, kind of. You're really not gonna be doing a power over. Now, once you start putting power into, like adding cold airs, turbo, probably even supercharger, whatever. When you start adding power adders, then you're gonna be able to do power overs, because 300-400 horsepower is already more than enough to do a power over, because 230 is a great middle. 300 horsepower is perfect. It's a lot of horsepower for this little thing. I feel like 230 is already a great amount of horsepower. So imagine adding more to this car. 230 horsepower already feels like a lot because of the gear ratios. The gear ratios is probably what helps it a lot. I mean, it's very short for like up till about 4th gear. Then 4th gear and 5th gear kind of extended, and 6th gear is like really, you don't really touch it as often, to be honest. You don't have a regular speedo. Your speedo is digital now. It just tells you the number. I kind of dislike that part, to be honest. I do like to have a regular speedometer. But it's fine. I mean, it looks great nonetheless. You do have your full digital dashboard. It looks dope. I mean, I love it. But apart from that, apart from the gauges, there's not really much I don't like about the interior. I love the interior. It's basic, which I'm fine with. I like basic. I'm not a fan of having all this extra fancy crap that reality is just not good for it. I like to have a very basic interior. I don't care if it's plasticky. I don't care if it feels cheap. I just care that it's functional. That's my biggest thing about it. Functionality. It is the biggest thing that should be in any car. Now, of course, you're paying $100,000, $200,000 for a car. Yeah, you're gonna get carbon fiber, all the goodies, you know. But I love this thing. It's very basic. There is no special stuff, which I am 100% fine with. There is no need to have extra bull crap that's gonna just make it hard to manage, hard to clean. Because then if you have all this extra leather stuff, then you need to get leather conditioners. If you gotta get all this stuff for carbon fiber, you gotta make sure you're gonna use something that's not gonna tarnish the clear coat. So it's kind of a pain when you have all this extra stuff, but here, you don't need that. You just got this. It's just basic. You got plastic and Alcantara. It's perfect for me. Overall, the interior is it feels spacious for what it is. It's actually a very spacious interior. I mean, of course, being big, I can reach the other side no problem, which is perfect, because if I drop something on the other side, I can just grab it. What else? The only thing I will say this: if you want rear visibility, like on your blind spots, you're not looking into this thing. The visibility is terrible in your blind spots here. I mean, I'm talking about you are quite literally blocked on the right side if you have the seat back. The problem is, if I have my seat forwards, I lose visibility into my right window. If I have it backwards, I have visibility into my rear area. Like, that's what I'm seeing basically. It's horrible. And then the problem is, yeah, I can remove the headrest, but then it looks like dookie. It looks horrible. Why would I remove the headrest? What else do we got? I mean, nothing really bad, much else. The car as a whole is a very, very, very good car. Just want to put that little extra bit in after a full day of driving. That car does feel great. I mean, this is about a week into driving this car. As you can see, I have 470 miles. It's a perfect car. Gas is another one, the only one I really don't like, because it is expensive, $4.93. Luckily, Florida does have some fairly good gas prices right now, so it's not too bad. But yeah, all right, y'all. Just want to finish that off for today. I will see y'all later. Peace.